Okay, welcome to the first training video of the Church Services Planning online tool, or in short, CSpot. In this lesson, we want to explain the registration or sign-up process and also some basic features. There will be other videos coming soon which cover the event planning for leaders, the use of the tool for musicians, how to present the slides during the church service or event, and a more in-depth look for administrators who will be responsible to set up and configure all the underlying structures and information. And in today's lesson, we want to cover these topics: the registration process, how you do that via a third party or provider, how to log in, and a generic overview of the user interface, your profile, and the main features of CSpot. So let's get started and open our browsers and navigate to CSpot. The first time you will see this login screen. The easiest way to sign up for CSpot is by using an existing account from Google or Facebook or Twitter or any of the others, instead of creating a new account with CSpot where you have to remember again another password. And this is really simple. It's just by clicking on the relevant button, and this will bring you to another screen from Google, where Google asks you basically, do you want CSpot to be able to access your email address and your basic profile information in order to be authenticated with CSpot? And if you click allow, this will bring you back to CSpot and you are already logged in. And that's it. And in future you do exactly the same. If you come back to CSpot and find that you are logged out, which will happen after a couple of days, all you have to do is click on Google or one of the other providers that you want to use, and you are logged in. And if you ever decide you want to revoke that permission for CSpot to access your account of this third party of Google or Facebook, etc., all you have to do is go into your Google account, go to my account, and in the security tab select the link Connected Apps and Sites, and here you see the website that has access to your basic account information, and you can manage that. And if you so wish, you can now remove this account, or this application rather, to have access to your basic account information. So if you do that now, you get a message that confirms this. Now going back to CSpot, if you click again on this Google button, you will again be asked for permission for CSpot to access your account information. And if you don't want to use this feature, you have to go to the registration page and enter all the requested data here. Now, in order to sign up to CSpot using email address and password, you have to enter your details here, your name, You invent a new password, repeat that password, and click on register. Now here it says, please check your inbox for an email containing a link to confirm your email address. And only after you have clicked on that link, your registration process is complete. So let's go into your email account and open that email. And we'll see how this registration will be completed, hopefully pretty soon. Okay. Thank you. Email address confirmation, that's the email. And here is the link. Let's click. Here we go. You are now confirmed. Please sign in. So enter your email address and the password that you created earlier. And if you want to click, you can click on this tick box, which means that the browser will remember your login, and you don't have to enter, or you don't have to sign in all the time later. And here we go, we are logged in. And we are back into the startup screen for CSpot. Now we click on this link, start using CSpot, and this will bring us to the main screen, basically, where you have these various links that bring you to the upcoming Sunday service plan, or a list of all upcoming events, or if you're a leader or teacher, a list of the events or services where you are involved. Likewise, here in the calendar area, you can see on which dates there are any events planned, and if you point to one of those days, it will show you what's going on here. And if there are several events, they will all be listed. And likewise, if you click on a day that contains an event, you will see that list, and you can go ahead and open the plan for this event. So just in quick overview, you will always find the same links up here. This icon will bring you back to the startup screen. This is a shortcut to the plan for next Sunday. And again, you can see these are the same links up here that you will always have, or most of the time. So let's click on upcoming events, and here's the list of all the events that are coming soon or are planned. And my events will be empty because as a new user you won't have any events assigned to you. And this link brings us to the plan for the next Sunday. And here on the right you can have a list of all the users that are in this tool. You can click on this page feedback link if you want to say something about this page, something you don't like, or you want to improve, or you want to see different. You can always do that. and it will be sent to the administrator, and he can look into it and see whether it's possible to change whatever you want to see it's changed. So we cancel that for now, and just to show you a few more menu items, in the top right corner you will see your name, and underneath a few items that are specific for you. We have seen already the logout link here. Here again is the same link for page feedback. You can create another message and send that to other users. You can look into your own inbox here. Also, likewise, you can set a certain screen as your own startup page, so that you don't have to use the standard startup page as I showed you before, the one with the calendar overview. You can, for instance, always have the next Sunday as your startup page, and here you have access to your profile. That means it shows you the data that is currently retained in CSpot about you, and that is basically nothing more than what you entered during the registration process. Here you have the option to uncheck this setting if you don't want to be notified via email if somebody sends you an internal message. And here in this field you will see if you have set a startup page that you will be directed to after you log in the future. And that's really it for the start. Here quickly similar links from before, and this might be of interest, the list of songs that are at the moment in the database. Now, since you have just registered and you haven't been assigned any specific role by the administrator of CSpot, you will find certain limitations when you try to access songs that are copyrighted. For instance, this song, if you point to the title, you will see the lyrics but only parts. However, for this song, which is public domain, you will see the full lyrics. The same is when you open that song by just clicking on the title. You would also see only a limited part of the lyrics, and you would not be able to see chords or the music sheet. So this is the list of songs. Below here you find navigation to advance, or you can search for songs by entering parts of a song. Doesn't have to be the title, can be parts of the lyrics and so on. But I just wanted to give you a brief overview of CSpot and what you can do to navigate around. Okay, see you in the next training.